Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be another subscribers pick my skincare video. So basically, if you don't know what the series is, I know that some of you might be newer and it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. So in case you don't know, on my Instagram I tend to ask you guys to pick out of two products of the same category. So 2 face washes or 2 sunscreens or 2 moisturizers, and I ask you which one you want me to try out and review first, and I basically start testing out those products, use them either together as a routine all together, or I will introduce them one by one, try all of them out, test all of them out, and then I sit here and do a review and share my reviews on all those products with you guys. This really actually helps me a lot figure out which product in my routine you want me to try out and review first. Not in my routine, in my collection. I have a ton of products in my skincare collection, and a lot of times it can be confusing, which one should I try out first, which one should I review first, which one are most people excited to see reviews on. It can be a little bit hard for a content creator to figure that out. So that's the reason why I do these videos, and I would love to continue doing them as and when we go. So yes, stay tuned for a lot more videos coming, but for today's video, I have 1 face wash, 1 sunscreen, 1 moisturizer, 1 serum, and 1 kind of nighttime serum to talk about. So there are a lot of products that we want to talk about and mention. So let's jump right into it. The first thing, we'll go in order of how I do my skincare routine personally. So we'll start with face washes first, and I asked you guys to pick between the St. Ives face washes and the Deconstruct skincare face washes, and you guys picked Deconstruct skincare. So I have the niacinamide brightening face wash as well as the salicylic acid oil control face wash. Now the first face wash that I tried from this brand, because I didn't want to buy all 3 together, I'm gonna be honest, I was a little skeptical, because generally when I'm trying out a completely new face wash from a specific brand, it can be a little dicey. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it or not. So when I first tried, when I had to get into the Deconstruct skincare face washes world, I picked the hydrating one, and I bought that, and I used it, and I loved it so much, I'm almost going to be out of it. But since I love that so much, I was pretty sure that I'm going to love these 2 as well. So I bought these 2 out because I wanted to try them out, compare for you guys, and review them for you, obviously. So I've been using the niacinamide brightening face wash in the morning. This is the one that's in my shower. And then the salicylic acid oil control face wash I kind of keep with the rest of my skincare outside, and I use it at night basically as my second cleanse after makeup removal. So depending on whatever makeup remover I'm using, I will pair this along with that and use it at the night time. And I have to tell you guys, to be completely honest, I like these, don't get me wrong, but they don't compare to the hydrating face wash. I just feel like that one is so unique, so different, and it can be very hard to find hydrating face wash that is more geared towards dry skin. It's very hard to find a good one, specifically a good one that's affordable. A lot of my favorites, the Sugandha Centella one, or the Put Simply matcha, what is it called? No, it's called Get Your Greens. I was about to say matcha hemp hydrating cleanser, but I remembered that's the one from Crave Beauty. Anyways, so the Put Simply, the Sugandha, all these hydrating face washes are so expensive. I cannot spend more than 500-600 rupees on one face wash. I'm just at heart, I'm the girl who has been using Himalaya all her life, and I just cannot spend more than 200-300 rupees on a face wash. So when I found the Deconstruct skincare hydrating face wash, I was so happy, and I actually found that to be very unique, which is why I wanted to go ahead and buy these 2. But I have to be completely honest and tell you that these 2 are pretty simple, pretty basic, and they are good, they are not bad. I use them, I will continue using them, and I don't know if you can tell, but I've used a decent amount in both. Can you see? Yeah, I've used a decent amount in both. I will continue using them, I will use them up as well, but I don't see myself repurchasing them. They are gel based. These 2 are definitely very gel based, lightweight, very thin, and they actually can feel a little bit drying as compared to the hydrating one. The hydrating one, truly hydrates and does not make your face feel dry at all. These are more stereotypical common, so I cannot recommend them to you in good faith, thinking that it's not unique enough, it's not different enough. So I mean, if you're looking for a face wash, and like if you're gonna buy anything else from the Deconstruct skincare website and you want free shipping, add one of these in if you're looking for a face wash. But it's pretty basic, it's pretty simple, it's not as amazing as the hydrating one. Like that one I would truly recommend, specifically if you have normal combination dry skin. And because I'm still in winters, so that is also clouding my judgment a little bit. I feel like in the summertime when it gets a little bit more hot, I will actually enjoy these more, because that time it will clean my face very well, make sure there is no leftover sweat or grime on the face. But right now, if I have to be honest, these are okay, you know, they're meh, they're not amazing. So for that reason, I like them, and if you're looking to buy them, go ahead, but they're not revolutionary or life-changing. And I say that about a lot of face washes, because I'm also very critical, because I feel like a lot of face washes are the same. So for that reason, that's just my opinion, take it with a grain of salt. But let's move on, because I feel like I've been here for a while. So the second product was my daytime serum, and I asked you to pick between two Dot & Key serums, the niacinamide one, which is green, or the yellow one, which is 10% vitamin C and E, which also has 5% niacinamide, by the way. And you guys chose the vitamin C one. So this one has 10% vitamin C plus 5% niacinamide, which I really like. That I finally found a good serum that has the combination of vitamin C and niacinamide, because these are my two favorite actives that I want to use in the daytime. And a lot of times you have to either pick between only a niacinamide serum or only a vitamin C serum, but both of them have their own purposes. Like for my skin type, I feel like niacinamide is something that I always want to have in my routine, because it really helps a lot in maintaining my skin, the sebum production, the oil production, just the overall benefits that you get with using a niacinamide is what I always want to have in my skincare routine. But along with that, vitamin C is an ingredient that you want to continue using long term, like for the rest of your life. It's an antioxidant, it helps when used along with sunscreen, so that's why it's great to use in the daytime. And these are both ingredients that you would want to have in your routine always. So instead of picking or choosing one, it's amazing that you get a serum that has both in your, and this one, you guys, has a beautiful texture. I love the jelly gooey consistency and texture of this product. If you can see, it is amazing. But the only thing that I will say with this is that I feel like the jelly texture doesn't absorb into the skin as much, and it kind of sits on top of the skin. It doesn't like deeply hydrate the skin as well as some other products do. So that I'm a little bit disappointed with, not gonna lie. And the other thing that I've noticed is that sometimes there are certain niacinamide products that kind of have that white powdery finish when you're trying to apply it or blend it on the skin. So I kind of get that with this. So yeah, if you don't like that, then just be aware that this kind of has that. I can look past it because I can make it blend into my skin well, but that's something that you will notice occasionally while applying this on your skin, so keep that in mind. But apart from that, this is a really good serum. I'm going to continue using it until I completely finish it up, because I don't want vitamin C to go bad or oxidize or anything like that. So yeah, this is one that I'm going to continue to use in my skincare routine. And yes, once I use it up completely, I will also be comparing this to other other vitamin C serums to see if I can find something better than this at a similar price point or at a lower price point or something like that. So keep that in mind. Also, one more thing before I quickly forget, sometimes it can happen that if you're using a vitamin C in the morning and retinol at night, your skin gets irritated. Like that happened with the plum vitamin C. When I was using that and then used the retinol at night, did not work well for my skin. But with this one, You can use vitamin C in the morning and retinol at night, and it doesn't mess up your skin at all. So that is great. That is one of the reasons why, even though I prefer the Plum Vitamin C on its own, but in a routine doesn't work well together. This one is not as good as the Plum Vitamin C, but this one works well in a routine along with retinol. So if you're a retinol user, it's an important factor that you also need to keep in mind. So wanted to mention that also. Moving on next to moisturizers. For moisturizers, the one that you guys chose, and this one has kind of settled weird in the bottle. This is the Cosrx oil-free ultra moisturizing lotion with birch sap. This is one that I wanted to purchase for a long time. Like, I'm not kidding, I've been wanting to purchase this for years, but I never got around to do that because it is a more expensive moisturizer. But when Sublime Life was having their end of the year sale, I pulled the trigger because the offer was so amazing that I couldn't pass it up. So this particular product is the one that you chose among the moisturizers and the options that I gave you. So I have been using this a little bit. Like, it did settle weird towards one side, so I feel like you cannot tell, but I've used like this much of the product. So I stopped using this, I will be honest. After I tried it out for a couple of days and I kind of got my full thoughts and opinions on it, I did stop using it because this, even though it says it's ultra moisturizing lotion, this is more of a lightweight gel lotion moisturizer, and my skin is still pretty dry. So I feel like now is not the best time to be using this. I need to wait till at least March, when it starts getting a little bit on the more hotter side and I want to actually move my creamier moisturizers out and incorporate a gel moisturizer. That's when I will bring this back in to my skincare routine and like start using it again, because this is definitely very lightweight, very gel like. And how I want to describe this particular consistency, because it's very unique. Never tried a moisturizer like this with this kind of consistency and texture. So if snail mucin was a moisturizer instead of just being a gel or an essence, that's what this would be like that same snail mucin texture, if you've ever seen, that's what this is like in a moisturizer form. So again, very hydrating, lightweight, not ultra moisturizing. So that's a very misleading name, and I don't know why people don't talk about that. I'm sorry, I feel like I've been talking for so long that my voice is kind of going. But yeah, that's what the texture and consistency of this one is like, and I will give you more like detailed thoughts once this becomes my go-to moisturizer for the daytime in the summer. Then I will come back to you and share with you more of my detailed thoughts, like once I start going through the bottle a little bit more. So yeah, for now this has been put back into my collection and it's not in my active rotation. So yeah, that is that. Now moving on next to sunscreen. Now this is gonna cause some controversy because I have a very unpopular opinion on this particular product, but I will always be honest, I will always be transparent, and I'm never gonna tell you what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you the harsh truth and the reality, even if it hurts. And I was talking about this in a more like deep life context and situation with a friend this morning, so it's funny, and that's the reason why I'm laughing while saying this. But any which ways, let's come to the sunscreen and let's talk about it, because a lot of you wanted to know my thoughts and opinions on this. When I asked you to pick between two sunscreens, I give you the options of the Dermaco 1% hyaluronic acid gel, which I've been using and loving, and I just have a bunch of backup that I would like to start using as well. Along with trying out new products and testing out new sunscreens, I want to also use that. So I gave you the option of choosing that, or the Dot & Key Vitamin C Plus E Super Bright Sunscreen SPF 50 triple plus. And you guys chose this because you guys want me to try and test out and review all the new skincare for you. So I guess a lot of you wanted to see my thoughts and opinions on this, which is why you chose this. So I'm going to tell you my opinion, even though it's going to be kind kind of the opposite to what a lot of other people say. So first of all, this is a very watery sunscreen. Keep that in mind, okay? If you have used the Aqualogica Radiance, the pink one, I feel like that is still not as watery. This one is very, very watery. Like when I'm taking this on my hand, it will run down my fingers. So now what I've started doing is I just directly put like one swipe on each cheek, and that's how I apply this particular product, because that's how watery it is. But along with being super watery and lotiony, another thing about this is that you have to pair it with the right kind of moisturizer that will work with it. Otherwise, it's gonna be super duper patchy, it's not gonna blend well, and it's gonna give you a very, very obvious white cast. I know that a lot of people claim that this has no white cast. It also labels that, and I see ads all the time on Instagram or YouTube where it says that this has like 99% people have said that this has no white cast. I am the 1%, okay? They claim 99% and I'm the 1% who says that this actually will give you a white cast if you don't pair it with the right kind of moisturizer. I know that in my 5 days 5 sunscreens video, I actually paired it with a good moisturizer that worked well with it, so it did not look like it gives you any white cast. And initially I was very, very impressed by this, but the more and more I started testing it out and using it with different products and seeing how it works, it is that finicky product that you can make it work for you by using it in a specific way. But if you don't use it in that specific way, it's going to throw a tantrum and it's not going to work for you. So take my opinion with a grain of salt. If you are currently using this and loving this, please continue using it the way you're using it. I'm never going to tell you to not use something just because I don't like it but it works well for you. Like, that is so lame and so dumb. I would never do that. But if you are someone out there who is planning on purchasing this, I want to give you that forewarning, so that you are more aware about it, you're conscious about it. And I will use this tube up. I know what moisturizers it works well with, so when the time comes, I am going to switch out my current sunscreens that I'm loving and using for this. Pair it in the right way, use it like that and use it up, but I would not repurchase it. And it's hard for me to recommend it as well because of how finicky it is. Like, I like my sunscreens, like specifically the ones that I'm repurchasing or recommending to people, to be like the Domaco 1% hyaluronic acid gel. You know, that one works in every season with every product. You just pair it along with it. It has never not worked for me in any situation, any climate, any city, any other product that you pair it with. It just works well together with everything, so that is the kind of products that I like to recommend on my channel here, where I know it's gonna work for 90% people. It might not work for some people, there's always that caveat, but majority, I feel like it'll work for everyone. So yeah, that's my opinion on this particular product, and please take it with a grain of salt. Please don't hate me, but I'm still gonna be honest. Even if you hate me, I'm just gonna tell you like it is what it is. I'm not gonna lie to you just because that's what you want to hear. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. And last but not the least, I'm just gonna quickly talk about this because I've already spoken about this for almost a year now. I want to say it's been close to a year that I've been using the Earth Rhythm Rapid Renew Face Concentrate. This is my retinol of choice. This is my favorite retinol ever. It's got a gel consistency, very, very lightweight on the skin, doesn't feel super heavy at all, and you just pair it with a good nighttime like thick moisturizer, and it's one that you will see a lot of instant results initially, where you'll be shocked by it, but then eventually once your skin improves, you might not notice consistent like significant improvements. But retinol is just one of those things, where you have to use it consistently for years and years and years, and eventually as you age, as you grow up, you will notice that you don't, you're not probably aging as quickly as you would if you were not using it, basically. So it's just one of those long-term investments that you make over the years, for years and years and years and years, and then you will be able to reap the benefits out of it. So I don't know what more to say about this particular product, if I'm going to be honest, because I mean, I've spoken about it so much that I feel like I have shared with you everything that I could possibly share about this, and it's one of those products I'm going to keep repurchasing. You will see a bunch of empties this year also, because this is my go-to favorite retinol of life. So yeah, that is it for this video. Those are all my thoughts and opinions that I had to share with you on all of these products that I was trying and testing out. There are also a ton of other products that I have been testing on the side as well, so you will keep seeing videos on those from me as well. And if you want to be up to date and if you want to see those reviews, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel, because that way you'll get to know every single time I post a new video, and you can keep coming back for more content. And of course, if there's anything that you want me to review that I already have in my collection, please leave a comment down below. Or if there is a product that I don't own but you want to see me try out, or you want to see me review, leave a comment down below. I cannot promise you that I will buy it and review it, but if it's something that I was also interested in, and it's maybe on my wish list already, and I want to get it sooner or later, I will probably buy it sooner than later, because other people also want to see reviews on that specific product from me. So then I'll just buy it, so let me know down below by leaving a comment. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Like I said, please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell. Follow me on my Instagram as well if you are not following me already. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching once again. Until next time, bye bye.